For years, Hackman has been known for his low-key lifestyle, living in seclusion in a sprawling mansion tucked away in the heart of the Hollywood Hills. Despite his fame, Hackman had kept a relatively private life after retiring from acting. But little did the public know, there were deep secrets hidden within the very walls of his estate. And when tragedy struck with his unexpected and strange death, it sent ripples through the community. Hackman, who had always been a private and introspective man, was discovered dead in a secret tunnel located beneath his mansion. The tunnel was something even his closest friends and family knew little about. It had always been one of those whispers of mystery surrounding his estate, rumors of an underground hideaway that Hackman had apparently kept for his personal use. But now, after months of investigation, the FBI has finally confirmed the cause of Gene Hackman's untimely death, and it's more shocking than anyone could have ever imagined. The mansion, which Hackman had bought in the 1980s, was massive. A sprawling estate with multiple wings, gardens, and even a few private buildings on the grounds. It was a place of both comfort and isolation for the actor. The tunnel, according to recent reports, had been built years ago by Hackman himself. It was designed as a personal escape route, a hidden passageway that allowed him to move unseen across his estate. What made this discovery even more bizarre was the fact that no one really knew what the tunnel was truly used for. Hackman was known for his fascination with history, particularly World War II, and many speculated that the tunnel might have had something to do with his love for military history. Some believed he had it built as a way to relive the secretive, clandestine life of espionage, a life he had always admired on screen. But it wasn't until a routine maintenance worker accidentally stumbled across the opening of the tunnel that the truth started to come into focus. The last day of Gene Hackman's life remains shrouded in mystery. According to reports from those closest to him, Hackman had been acting strangely leading up to the day of his death. It was as though he had a sense that something was amiss. Just hours before he was found, he was last seen heading into his private study, located near the entrance to the secret tunnel. He appeared tense, but nobody knew why. Family members reported that he had been working on something important, a project or a mystery, that was consuming his thoughts. Frighteningly, Hackman was later discovered by a maid who went to check on him. The maid, who had been working for Hackman for over a decade, found the actor in the tunnel, motionless and alone. What made it even more disturbing was the scene surrounding his death. Authorities soon discovered that Hackman had apparently been trying to escape something, or someone, when he was fatally injured. There were signs of struggle, and it appeared that he had become trapped in the tunnel, unable to escape before succumbing to the effects of whatever caused his injury. After an extensive investigation, the FBI finally broke their silence on the cause of Gene Hackman's death. According to the agency, Hackman had been injured in a fall within the tunnel, one that appeared accidental but was more than just a simple mishap. The tunnel, which Hackman had reportedly been using more frequently in his later years, was poorly maintained, and a loose section of the floor gave way beneath him. But here's where things get even more unsettling. The FBI discovered evidence that Hackman had not been alone in the tunnel at the time of his death. Forensic experts found traces of foreign DNA near the site of the fall, suggesting that someone else had been there. This discovery raised a chilling possibility that Hackman might have been the victim of foul play, or at the very least, had encountered someone in that tunnel before his tragic end. As the investigation continues to unfold, several theories have emerged about what might have happened in those dark, damp passages. Some believe that Hackman, who had become a bit of a recluse in his later years, may have been involved in something deeper than anyone realized. Was the tunnel a place where he hid secrets from the outside world? Was he trying to protect himself from something or someone? Others speculate that Hackman's death may have had ties to his past, a tragic ending linked to one of the many characters he had portrayed in his long and illustrious career. Perhaps the tunnel was a way to relive the roles he played, seeking out the secrecy, danger, and adrenaline he once experienced on screen. One of the most chilling theories that has been circulating is that Hackman had stumbled upon a larger, sinister conspiracy, something he wasn't supposed to find. Was he being hunted by forces larger than he could control? Or did he simply misstep in his own private escape route, and the injury ultimately led to his death? For now, the true reasons behind Hackman's death remain unclear. But one thing is certain, the tunnel is now a part of his legacy, one that has added yet another layer of mystery to his already fascinating life. The investigation is still ongoing, with authorities looking into every angle, trying to piece together what really happened in that underground passage. Gene Hackman's death has left the world stunned, and with each new revelation, the mystery only deepens. The FBI's findings have opened up more questions than answers, and fans, friends, and family alike are still grappling with the tragedy. One thing is for sure, Hackman's life, both on and off the screen, will continue to be the subject of speculation for years to come.